I gotta say, this is one of the most beautiful scenes in terms of visuals that was in this game. Just the water with the lights, I love it. It's absolutely stunning. Also, there's a little fence that we got in the first game over there. Still haven't repaired it. Great security, guys. Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2. We're nearly done, well, halfway done with our adventure of getting all the side quests done before we move forward on the main quest. And we got, if I am not mistaken, we've got all of the side characters ones done, which is good. Yeah. And I want to get these story-esque job missions done, which there's a lot of them, but I'm thinking most of them should be fairly short. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. But we're going to get started on a bunch of them. And, so we got a job report in Triglyph. We got another Triglyph one. Spirius is in Triglyph, so we'll do that. Triglyph. Yeah, okay. So we start with all of those, and then we'll move to, well, I guess we can't do that yet. Yeah, we'll move to Triglyph and start with those, so see you guys in a bit. Alright, so here's Leia's one. Let's do this really quick. This is it! The minstrel... that's actually one of the few words that I've never quite known how to say. The soup I wanted. Thanks a bunch. Now I'll definitely get a real interview with that politician. She wanted soup to, like, help with a politician talking to. So this whole thing's a bribe, huh? No, what kind of person do you take me for? I already scheduled an appointment, fair and square. Oh yeah? Then why'd you need the soup? Well, it's like this. When I went to his office to make the appointment, he just looked totally gone. I mean, he's probably so busy with the Riza Maxia negotiations, he couldn't find time for a decent meal. And that's where you come in, huh? You betcha. I need to get some juicy information from him, and what better way to butter him up than some good old home cooking? I'm fairly certain we probably found that while wandering around a field somewhere. And hey, there's no harm in making a good first impression, right? Say, Ludger, how about you work some of your culinary voodoo on the soup before I hand it over? What? Ha, looks like our little lady's got a knack for the stuff after all. So I guess we helped with that? We got Leia's job report. Let's move on to the next one in the Spirius building.
Don't go too far ahead. It could be dangerous. Fine.
Oh, whoops, it looks like there's one actually right here. Ludger? I never thought that you'd be the one to go through all the trouble to get this for me. Yep. There's a medicine I'm developing at the facility. And I need Everbloom to counteract some of its negative side effects. Thanks to you, my patients are going to feel a lot better. Nope. It's strange. Back when I was in school, I had such high hopes. I thought I could do anything. But once I got into the real world, I realized it's not about wishing. It's about hard work. I put all my effort into my job. It's tough, and it takes up all my time. But that's how you know it's worth it. And I can't let anything or anyone jeopardize that. That's why I can't welcome you back like old times. I just can't do it. Silently nods head. I'm sorry, Ludger. You can hate me if you want to. Sigh. So we used 3 Everblooms and got the job report. Let's move on to Spirius Corporation. Oh hey look, there's a cat down here by a person who's sleeping under the table. That's weird. Okay, so it's actually a little different than what I thought. You have to go to Jean Du to get this data and then bring it to the Spirius Corp.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head down there and do that. Ah, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. Sly person, I came across this by accident, but there's no way for me to see what's inside. You can have it if you want it. Oh, thanks. Data disk that Julius left behind. Alright, so we'll go turn that in a moment, though since I'm here, I might do this really quick. Be back in a bit, over there to turn in this, thing. Yeah. Except I forgot it cost a lot of money and I have no money. Yeah. Whoops. Hello there. We've got the data disk. Well done. So this is the data disk Xillia left then? It's probably just more useless recordings on trivial matters. Or it could be logs of something interesting, like your past performance evaluations. I guess we'll find out, won't we? And 33 fractured dimensions destroyed at this point. The power of the Chromatus is oddly not increased at all over the past year. Is this really the utmost limit of my power? The clan. Oh, how I failed them. It was 15 years ago that former director Julius destroyed 33 of the fractured dimensions. 35 fractured dimensions destroyed now. Heard a strange rumor from Rideau today. He's always been the type to get excited over rumors and nonsense. But that said, I think this one time he may actually be onto something worth investigating. That son of a... 38 fractured dimensions destroyed now. Turns out those rumors about the so-called bridge were true. Claudia's actions alone are proof of this. In order to protect him, It was a mistake, even though it was purely coincidence that I found Claudia and the others. It's all my fault that Claudia died. Claudia? 49 fractured dimensions now. I now fully understand the limits of my power. Despite my best efforts, I have not reached my full potential. I cannot activate the full Chromatus. At this rate, Rideau and I will just be pawns for him. I realize there's only one way I can escape all of this. The Crescent clan has always used their own family to achieve their ends. And now, I know, I too must do the same. So, it was true all along then. What's he talking about? Julius never told you, Ludger. He was using your watch as though it were his own, yes? Your watch is the key to activating the Chromatus. It's a one-of-a-kind item the bearer is born with. Julius made himself stronger by siphoning power from you. No. That's impossible. Grandfather believed me, and agreed to alter the family registry and aid me in my endeavor. Now, he belongs to me. A whole new life lies ahead of me now. Hear that? Straight from the horse's mouth. He used your watch to steal your power, and activate 3/4 of the Chromatus potential. He probably also interfered with your joining the company. That is true, he told us himself. So his little plan wouldn't be discovered. I'm sorry, Ludger. Haha, so you are a desperate man, huh, Julius? Just like me. There we go. The plot thickens, as they say. And I got an analysis. What is that? The analysis of Julius' data disk. Julius' past is detailed. That isn't very helpful, is it? Alright, I'm gonna go back to the job board. Okay, so we have to go to Triglav Station to get a cat. So we will do that. Oh, here it is. Don't be scared. Come on. Julius, what are you doing here? Aren't you going to get in trouble? You know, because you're, like, being hunted down or something? Captain Theme the Third, I presume? Meow? Don't tell me Marvin's the one who dressed you like this. The old man's been worried about you. You can't keep running off like this. Meow! Hey, wait up! Looks like they're playing cat and mouse. Except he's the cat, and the cat's the mouse. And, whatever, I'm lost. We should follow them. They're on the train for Duval. Okay. Well, let's go then, I suppose. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Ah, they're back here. Okay. Meow. Oh, that cat got far, didn't it? Gotcha. Nowhere to run now. Meow. Rolo, hey, Ludger, what are you doing here? We've been crossing paths a lot lately, huh? We saw the job posting too, and we are looking for Constantine. Is that so? Well, here. Why don't you take the little guy home for me? His owner's old man Marvin. I think he still lives in town. I've heard of him. He gave a big donation to the newspaper I write for. How do you know him, Julius? Let's just say I owe him one. Gramps and I go way back. He's helped me out through a few things. Gramps, huh? It's a long story. Where should I begin? Are you enjoying that? Great. Looks like story time's gonna hold on for a bit. Going on hold for a bit. Meow. So, did anyone else find that odd? That Julius was just, you know, kind of running around and we didn't want to talk to him? I don't know, that's weird to me. Anyway, let's cash in all these jobs. I think... Oh no, we still have to deliver this job report. I guess back to Triglyph? I'll go look. No, he's in Duval somewhere. So let me find him. Ah, he's in the station, okay. Here he is. We got your cat. Meow. Ah, my fuzzy little Julius. Guess he decided to fly the coop. You may want to let him outside once in a while. He was probably just feeling confined in here. You're probably right. Is the man right, Constantine? Were you feeling all cooped up in here? I'm sorry, buddy. As long as you promise to come back, I'll let you out more often. Meow. Cat runs away next time he lets him out. Looks like everything worked out. I couldn't be happier. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but Julius is my sole pride and joy these days. After losing both my daughters about 20 years ago, he's about all I have left. Both of your daughters? I'm so sorry. Meow. Cat doesn't care. Oh, don't worry about me. There's plenty of folks out there who have it much rougher than me. I may live alone with Constantine here, but I still have a small fortune. And we get visitors. Please take this as a token of my thanks for finding him. Don't mind if we do. Wait a sec. Didn't Julius technically find him? Julius! Of course. Him and Ludger are brothers. He won't mind if we take the reward, right? So you're Julius's brother. That's right. This is Ludger Kresnik. He's a spurious agent too, just like Julius. That can't be. Is something wrong, Marvin? It's nothing. Please excuse me. I'll set up your reward through the agency. I am truly in your debt, all of you. Thanks. So Ludger became an agent as well? No. Julius, my boy, I wish I was able to grant your request. Cryptic. Now I can go turn in the job. Okay, first let me put this job away. Let's put that job away. Now we can get all these, so money and points. Money and points and an item spear plus. Money and points. Money points and a hairpin. I think that's some sort of accessory. Ooh, a cat hairpin. Hold on. Yeah, look. It's a little cat hairpin. It's kind of hard to see because it's all the way up on her head, but... That's neat. We're gonna have her wear it. What? Why did you put it right in smack in the middle of your forehead? Why do you do that? It doesn't really change positions. If you move that to the side, you wouldn't look nearly as dorky. I'll let you keep it, though. Alright, so, let's see, some more jobs. We need, let's see. Okay, we could do that one. That one's in Marksburg. We could, mysterious beads. I think we have a lot of those, so we should be fine with that. 10 crown feathers. I don't know if we have those. I'll check, but I don't think we do. Let's see. Uh-oh. That's not gonna be great. I don't have migrant plume. Or to palace deliver the dissertation. Okay. And another one here. So yeah. We'll get these 2 ones done first, and then we'll move on to the other ones. Hello, Rideau. We got your job to do. Why do you have the mysterious bead? We got a job posting for the Spears Corp. Aren't you the one who posted it? Darn it, Jolene. I should have known she'd slack off. Why do you want such a disgusting object anyway? I'm using it to make medicine, if you must know. A special drug to counteract the side effects of asperixis. Wait a minute. On Rizamaxia, the Kitaro clan uses these beads, but not as medicine. It's a poison they give to suffering monsters to give them a peaceful death. You don't mean... Now hold your horses, everyone. I'm a trained medic, remember? A poison and a cure are usually one and the same. It's being able to tell one from the other that makes a doctor. So, even though it has the power to kill, you believe it also has the power to heal, if used correctly. Ha ha ha. Well, of course. That's what makes it all so thrilling, don't you think? Good and bad, all in one. It's almost symbolic of human nature, wouldn't you say? Unlike the spirits, they only acknowledge the good. I don't think I like this guy. Don't worry. We don't like him either. Ludger, you know what I'm talking about. More than anyone, you know. You've been at the mercy of insurmountable debt, the whims of the agents. Don't get touchy now. I'm saying I respect you. Toiling to pay off your debt, no matter how hopeless it seems, and working hard to destroy the fractured dimensions. It's all marvelous. It's a shame your older brother was Julius, of all people. Huh? Whoa, are you alright? Reality can be cruel indeed. Sometimes, to keep your place in life, you have to be willing to fight for it. And sometimes that means using any means necessary. Remember that. Is he trying to make medicine for his asperixis, perhaps? What is this? Hold on. Oh. That wasn't what I was trying to look at. Okay, now where's the next one? Okay, so we have one in Marksburg, so we're gonna try that one next. Oh, hello there. It's a weird area back here. I distinctly remember these areas being shut off before. Guess not in this game. Hey, it's him! This guy's the first merchant from Rizamaxia to open up a shop in Marksburg. Oh yeah, who's asking? I'm Leia Rolando from the Daily Triglyph newspaper. I was hoping for a moment of your time for an interview, actually. Oh, an interview, huh? Sorry, I ain't got time to play make-believe, kid. Make-believe? Do you have any clue how many subscribers our paper has? Save it, kid. Even if this newspaper thing's real, I can't waste my day chit-chatting with you. Hey, Pops, there's no need to be rude to the girl, is there? Whoa, easy, cowboy. It's odd you mention waste, because that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. Specifically, in regards to the economic situation on Olympias. What I'd like to ask, sir, is if you think the Rizamaxians will employ fair trade practices vis-a-vis the Olympian economy, or if these negotiations are just wasted effort. Huh. Say, maybe you know what you're talking about after all. Alright, kid. I got 10 minutes. Ask away. Oh, thank you so much. This is gonna make a great story. It better. We went way over time. Sorry about that. Kid, you only need to apologize that this whole interview was just a waste of my time. But I have a feeling it wasn't. No way! This is all going to be part of a huge article I'm writing on the subject. The people need to know about this. Well, that's reassuring. Remember, kid, your actions are the only thing that determine if what you do is a waste or not. Fair trade with Olympias is going to be a struggle, but we all have to do our part if we want to see it come true one day. You got it! Sorry, I just got distracted randomly by the very pointy-looking barrels. Very pointy. Alright, so our next job, I think I saw it. Let's see, they're over here somewhere. One's in La Ronde. The other one's here, so we'll have to explore this way. So let's head to La Ronde first. I remember this first one, I believe, is going to be her mother, which... yeah. Oh my, Leia. Welcome home. Dad, is it true Mom's mad at me? She was mad enough to put a job up that said she was mad at you. You bet your sweet patootie I'm mad at you. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm glad to see you, too. When did she get here? How'd she slip by undetected? Master Sonia is a martial arts expert. She was... Okay, can I just correct the grammar on that? That's bothering me a lot. She was Leia and I in... Okay, never mind. That's a weird sentence anyway. She was me and Leia's instructor. I could just throttle you right now. I sent you more letters than I can count, and you couldn't take 1 second out of your day to respond to a single one. Because it was all just a bunch of mom questions. Do I have clothes? Do I have food? Am I safe? Is everyone being nice to me? You worry too much. Also, yeah, it is kind of a pain writing by hand sometimes. A pain? Is that what we are to you? A pain? Your father and I were worried sick. You want to make your poor father cry, is that it? I really wasn't all that worried. Dad and I talk all the time over GHS. Great. I was hoping that'd come up. What? And how long has this been going on? Mom, why can't you just get a GHS too? Then we can talk whenever you want. It's super easy. I bet all you big shot reporters use those things, huh? And neglect your mothers while you're at it? I'm sorry. Leia, you should be sensitive to your mother's feelings. Love and family aren't all about convenience. The fact that your mother went through such trouble to contact you should warrant your time to reply. Honey, I know you're at that age where you have more important things to worry about than your parents. But I can't send you cookies or laundry detergent over a text message, can I? Oh, Mom. I'm sorry you were worried about me. I've just been so busy with work. Well, that's not something I was worried about. I knew my daughter's a hard worker. You can say that again. Ha ha ha, that's my girl. No time for boys, huh? What, Dad? By the way, you, the one with all black. Well said back there. It's actually blue. I sense something special about you just by looking. I like to size people up when I meet them for the first time. Oh, you don't say. You're kind of an ox. If I had to take you down, I think I'd start with the kneecaps, then work the body a bit. You know, just in case. I like to be prepared. That's, good to know. Oh, before I forget, I have something I think you'd enjoy. Here you go, dumpling. Ah, thanks. Did you say here you go, dumpling, or here you go, comma, dumpling? I don't know how that was supposed to be read. Ah, thanks, Mom. Leia, I'm adding your mother to the list of people I hope I don't have to fight one day. She's currently the only one on that list. That's funny. Mr. Frog! I guess we didn't get a dumpling. Okay. We got Mr. Frog. Wow. Nope. Nope. Alright, yeah. So we got our job report, and we'll move on to the next job, which is wherever this is. It's right next to the research center, and right next to Finmont. I think actually, oh, it's the palace. It's the palace, now I remember. Yeah, so we'll head to that next. I guess we're allowed to go in here now, maybe? Okay, yeah, I guess they're totally fine with that. That's interesting. And they're gonna let us use their fancy teleporter? Okay, then. Yeah, I'll come back whenever I figure out wherever this job is at. It's so cool, actually. It's such a weird thing, because the last time that we were here, this was more or less a dungeon. Now it's so happy with people in it, and, you know, happy music. Because I think we had a different music that played last time. Ooh, fancy. Anyway, I'll come back whenever I find where the job is. What? Cat? Yeah? I found a cat. Wait, is this the job? You humans sure have all kinds of books. This looks like a history of high elevation agriculture. Oh, that one's great when you can't sleep. You should borrow it. I found it. The dissertation of the Six. Oh yeah, I was supposed to find a book here. Now I remember. What's that? The Six are the bloodlines of Rashigal nobility that name themselves the Scion of Kresnik. Their histories are documented in an ancient text known as the Book of the Six Ruling Houses. It's supposed to be the most accurate account of the split between Olympias and Rizamaxia. Exactly, and this dissertation backs up that information. But it asserts that all documents were lost over 1,000 years ago, and the historians had no idea of what had really happened. Well, of course, anyone possessing such records would have been killed immediately. By me, at the time, incidentally. Right. Origin's Trial and Schism were all older than that, though, right? About 2,000 years ago? Yes, but Origin's Trial came first. The original Maxwell had a hand in its inception. But after the Trial was created, Maxwell created the Schism and separated the two worlds. As a result, several of the canon waymarkers were isolated on Rizamaxia. You think Maxwell's actions increased the severity of Origin's Trial? I do, but I'm not sure how much was intentional. In order to obtain the waymarkers, he had to first find the fractured dimension in which the Schism didn't exist. But that no longer became necessary once Jude and his friends dispelled the Schism. And then, after Ludger awakened with the Key of Kresnik, everything needed to clear Origin's Trial was in place. Is it all just coincidence? Hang on, I think I found something. Have you been reading it this whole time? Read it out. The Book of Alpha, the successor of the Will. We who follow Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, are the true successors to Kresnik's will. We shall not be lain waste by the curse of time and space, nor shall we be subject to vacuous law. Our souls are immortal. The elements will return them to their true form. The cycle is eternal, and it shan't be undone. All under heaven, all on earth, all in the universe's true paradise. What's all that gibberish mean? It's a declaration, refusing Origin's Trial, from those Maxwell confined to Rizamaxia. At least, that's my best guess. Are they saying Origin's trial has no bearing on Rhizamaxia? I think that's the case. Originally, the circulation of souls in time and space relied on Origin, in the land of Canaan. But in Rhizamaxia, the circulation was handled by Maxwell himself. Of course. Guess that's why he wouldn't care what happens anywhere else. A never-ending repeating paradise. Apparently, or at least in theory. But the Rhizamaxians and Olympians are no different from each other. Nothing good comes from one group thinking they're special, and ignoring another group altogether. Jude, I don't think it's just coincidence that you dispelled the schism and met Ludger. I agree. I think it's all part of a plan set in motion by the humans and spirits to build a true paradise. I really believe that. Anyhow, this book's awfully beat up. Looks like a cat used it as a scratching post. Well, the client didn't specify if it needed to be in good condition. Let's report back to the agency. We got what we came for. Your lack of enthusiasm is just the sort of thing that could bring about the end of the world, you know that? You might be right. I'll have to work on being more enthusiastic. Heh. Heh. Heh, I've contributed to this conversation, and I get a cat. I will be honest, most of that I didn't understand. Most of it. I understood it towards the end when they started applying it to what was happening. Yeah. I'm going to go turn these jobs in, so be right back.